Alright, so we just needed to make some few more games, and then we'll probably make some cuts, right? Because what are we going to do after we have all these game lots made up? Then we just have a whole bunch of random box things and some random Xbox systems and controllers, and then we have to bring out all the cables and probably put together systems or something. So, it's just more video games. We'll try to funnel the video games towards us. So, there's some Wii games. Shaun White's Pro Snowboarding. We Love Golf. Topspin 2. Skylanders Giants. Go Play Circus Star for the Wii. Assassin's Creed. Then Xbox Fable. Def Jam Rapstar. Rock Band 2. Ghost Recon. And then Poker for the PS2. Strike Force for the PS2, Strike Force Bowling. I think we're keeping that one. I don't know if we were keeping that one. Super Truck Racing, Shrek the Third. Do we have that one? I'd have to check my collection to make sure. I just don't want to throw away any games that I want to keep, right? SOCOM, Navy SEALs, pretty sure. It's just once all these are all sorted and everything, then I'll be able to actually make room in my room. Then we'll consider this space is basically gone. I mean, the space is basically ours again, considering we're not even holding on to these. We're not holding on to them for too long. Fantastic Four for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, Tiger Woods, PS2, Motocross Mania 3. Maybe we'll keep that one just because it's really super sick. It's only worth like, I don't even know. And we got the Nintendo DS for the Brain Age. So we just need to find a few more games. NHL 02. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we basically are pretty close here. We just have to search the piles, see if there was any games hidden underneath anything. DS game. Oh, Brain Age 1. Alright, so the first mystery game we opened, I just didn't wanted to make sure it wasn't a Mario or something. But then we'll probably throw Marios in anyways. We'll just see. So we got a SingStar Gold. So we found some buried underneath the Retron 3, actually. So Project Gotham Racing. And the Corey House for the DS. High School Musical 3. Hey, Hannah Montana again. And there's one game. Imagine Soccer Captain. So I guess we'll keep the soccer game then. Because we don't want to throw 51 games in the lot. That'd be terrible. Because then we'd be losing out on a game. So where are we going to store these? We're going to have to find a box to put these in. Do we have boxes anywhere? Any good boxes to put games in? We don't know. We'll be back. We'll do a cut here. We'll go find a box. And we'll randomize the games in the box. Like, watch some videos, right? Watch the videos. What did I get? The only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's. I just wanna keep moving. Alright, let's go find the box. Alright, so we got another box. We don't know if it's going to hold 50 games or not. It seems like a pretty small box. So maybe it'll hold exactly 50 games. And then we're going to have to put a bunch of low space, high value items in here, I guess. So how are we going to fit 50 games in here? Check out these games. Maybe we'll just play the music or something, and well, it's always playing there, right? I have no. We're gonna have to find a different box, right? This box won't really keep all the games unless you throw them in there organized or something. But then they won't be randomized. So we're gonna have to see. Maybe we can take one of the boxes out of our bedroom that's bigger or something and transfer it into this smaller box. But that box is all set up, so I guess we got 7 boxes. Right? We got 1 box of 50 games, 2 boxes of 50 games. 3 boxes of 50 games, 4 boxes of 50 games, 5 boxes of 50 games, 6 boxes of 50 games, 7 boxes of 50 games, so 350 video games. Holy, how do you possibly get rid of 350 video games? You just destroy everything, probably. Something like that. So, now we got all of our games made. So we're gonna have to figure out how to divide things up, right? What is anything even worth anymore? We got to get all the cords for the systems. We know that. So I don't even know. How do we divide everything up? Should we throw like a Retron 3 system or something? Right? I don't know. We'll throw a Retron 3 in one of the boxes. Now we'll throw some like Super Nintendo controllers. We'll throw we'll throw like 4 Super Nintendo controllers in there. We have so many of them, so they could be like USB, or we could throw like regular controllers and then some USB controllers so they could use them on their computers. From 2 of those, so 2 that work with the system and then just 2 that work with the, or maybe we don't have that many. So what do we have in there? We have the Retron and then 4 controllers. 2, 3, 4, and then a USB controller. Alright, so we have to find some more value to put in there. What else could we put in there? Nintendo DS personal walking thing. Maybe, sure, brand new, what does it do? We just don't like throwing away brand new factory sealed things. Although we won't have anything to do with it, will we? Like the Retron does take Sega Genesis controllers, but we need the Sega Genesis controllers, as we need these special, better Super Nintendo controllers, maybe. Maybe we'll throw a DS bag in there. So a DS bag? Oh, it's stuck together to the other bag. So how do we separate these bags? I wasn't expecting them to be glued together like that or whatever. How did this happen? What on earth? What on earth happened here? So these are stuck together. We'll cut and then we'll come back when they're unstuck. Alright, so we got them unstuck. So we can just throw like 1 DS bag in there. And then, what else do we need? So we have to throw some more value in there. Just a little bit more, not too much more. So any random thing. We can throw a 360 hard drive. We can throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So everyone gets a 360 hard drive. Hard drive for the 360. Or we should just throw them in like some box. There's one thing. Yeah, that's alright, I guess. We don't know. We're just so used to selling things that around retail that we don't even know. So, I have to figure out another box. Maybe there'll be another similar box or something. So we'll just make something similar than the Retron 3. And then we're going to have to find boxes to throw those into. So I guess some people will get a more Nintendo-based thing. Just throw the Retron in there. And then same thing. I think we have a whole bunch of Super Nintendo controllers, so we throw 2 Super Nintendo controllers, and then 2 Super Nintendo controllers, and then a USB controller. So we just have to make sure we save 1 USB controller for ourselves. Or maybe there isn't even that many left. If that was our only USB controller, we're gonna have to take it back. So we'll just take the USB controller for now in case we want it for something. So he can't have that then. So it's basically the same thing. Like 4 controllers, the system, and then a bag, and a hard drive. Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy. DS bag. What kind of bag do we throw in? I'll just throw in the pink DS bag. So they're pretty much the same. Oh, we forgot the hard drive. Xbox hard drive. So there we go. So now there's 2 boxes. There's $100 worth of stuff, hopefully. If we sell them at $50 a box, I think the Retron should make up for it, and the controllers and everything. We're gonna have to reprice everything. We're probably gonna rethink about this. Like, why are we throwing away everything? But then the Retron 3, there's another Retron 3 system. There's so many Retron 3 systems. So where do we don't have room for all the Retron systems. Let's throw the Retron systems in the firebox over here, maybe. So we got a Retron 3 system. And then a DS bag. So I'm not sure if we want to really give away everything. Game Boy Advance bag, I guess so. Throw the Game Boy Advance bag away. And then we could throw controllers or something. Super Nintendo controller, Super Nintendo controller, Super Nintendo controller, Super Nintendo controller. Then that was all the Retrons. Oh, there's these wireless 60 things. The wireless 60 would go in a box somewhere, so throw the wireless 60s, we'll throw the wireless 60 in another box. So won't have any space. There's the wireless 60 in the box. So how much would that be? So we'll say, still need to find like some more value in there. So where are we gonna put value in those boxes? So do need their standard hard drive, that's for sure. We have enough of those. Maybe we could connect a sensor bar in all of them too, if we have too many of them. So there's the random hard drive. So they're just like hard drives and everything. So maybe the Kinect sensor bars. We don't need those. Maybe they could use them. So they'll get the Wii system, and then the Kinect sensor bar, and the hard drive thing. I think we have to put a bit more value in there too. We're not sure how much value is that. 30. Maybe that's enough value. Cause we still have. So if those are all basically done, unless we're adding more value to them, we got two more boxes of things to fill. I thought we were gonna get rid of them sooner. So we're gonna have to throw the Xbox systems in them. And then we'll still have 2 systems left over, and then the PlayStation systems, and then these random things. So maybe we're gonna have to make a 8th box or something. Or we could go search around and maybe find some more games or something. But considering, I guess we got like everything else out of the way, maybe one of the boxes could be less games and more random chords and random things. So we're gonna have to empty this box. And then maybe just like create like two lots or something, and then just maybe transfer them over here. Maybe we could just we turned off the music. Now the music is playing again. So let's dump this box, empty this box. Oh, what kind of garbage was in here? We could keep some of it. So there's the box there. So this we could leave like that, I guess. This box was too small. This box looks a lot bigger. You just there we go. What the camera went upside down there. So now there's more room in this box. More room in this box to throw things. First time to open the lid and then figure out how to fit something in here. I don't know, I guess these ones would be more Xbox related boxes. Just throw the Xbox systems on top, I guess. Xbox. No one even cares about the digital, so we're just trying to have some fun and do something with them before who knows what happens. So they get like 2 Xbox systems, so they'll be super heavy or something. We don't know how we're gonna fit them in here and take down the box and everything. No idea. Eventually we're gonna have to organize the games to make room or something. We could throw 2 Xbox systems in the other one, and then we could just throw controllers or something. And then we're gonna have like 1 extra box. It's just gonna be something. There's no way we could fit value in this box with just a Xbox system. Unless we had an Xbox with the other things, but we're not even sure. So now 2 Xboxes are gonna go in one thing. And then we know 2 Xboxes are maybe going to go in another thing, maybe with PlayStations or something. I guess if we're only selling them for $50 for the box, but we have to get TV cables and controllers for these systems. Now, hookups for these systems. Yeah, all these hookups here. Maybe I'm just wasting my whole time. Maybe I've just been sitting here when I should just be all going in the garbage or something. Just how much time have I spent already organizing everything, just throwing them into random boxes, creating random boxes of things that no one will buy. How many copies of the cords? Oh, that's right, because before when I was organizing all my things, I was looking at how many cords I had, and I was like, I don't need this many cords. So maybe one of the boxes could just be cords, so when they receive their box, they'll just go home and they'll just open up a whole bunch of cords, and they'll be like, wow, what do I need all these cords for? And then they'll be super disappointed. So we have to throw something else there with the cords as well. So we do need the original Xbox for my Halo 1 and for my like blue Xbox, maybe my white Xbox. I think they have the cords with them though. So we're gonna have to basically look through our cords and figure out everything and then make some more boxes. So we're not sure what we're doing anymore. We just completely lost everything. So now everything's worthless. So there you go. There's the life of the video game store owner. I guess that would be an end here. I don't know if there would be another episode to make out of it. We could like even throw a bunch of those Xbox back controllers in a box or something, or nobody knows. Just all worthless nowadays. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for joining in the video. We're just organizing all the things that we don't actually need. So these things, they could literally go in the garbage and we wouldn't care. But would like somebody to have them, but for the time it takes and the space you have to store everything, right? It's just absolutely insane. Is it worth it considering all the things we had and all these boxes? We could just as easily drive them to the garbage or something. All these things are just history in the past of things that people used to actually use these things for something, but nobody uses any of them anymore.